So the product property states the following. If you have a log with any base, b, and you have some product inside your log, so it's the product of factor u times factor v, what you can do is you can expand this log into individual logs. So it becomes the sum of any factors that you have inside your log. So you can separate this and expand it out as log base b of u plus log base b of v. So that's the expansion of a product inside of a log. Now again, we can use the condensing to move from right to left as well. Again, it works in both directions, whether you're expanding or condensing. Okay, so let's look at an example again here. Okay, I'll expand first. Okay, so let's say we take the log base 3 of 6x squared. Okay, and I asked you to expand that. So when you look at the factors inside, you have these two factors. You have a factor of 6 and a factor of x squared, or again, two distinct bases, a base of 6 and a base of x squared. Okay, so what you can do here is you can expand this out. Log base 3 of 6, that's your first factor. And then again, anytime you're dealing with factors that fall in the numerator of a fraction, which both 6 and the x squared fall in the numerator, there's no fraction here, you're going to have a positive, or the logs will be positive. So here we get this plus log base 3 of x squared. Well, but what can we do with this square? We can move that out front. So you wind up with log base 3 of 6 plus 2 log base 3 of x. So that would be our expanded form of that expression. Okay, let's take a look at the process of condensing here. Okay, so if I wanted you to condense this into one single log, and see if you can do this. Just take about 30 seconds and see if you can follow the process that I'm going through here. Oops, actually, hold on. There we go. Change that to a plus. So if you look here, they all have the same log, ln, same base. Okay, when we look at our first log, we take whatever's inside that log, and that becomes a factor of our numerator inside the log. So we have x. And then what does this 3 out front do? When we condense, it moves up to the power, so we get x cubed plus ln of 4. What that means is in the numerator, we have a factor of 4, and then our last log is a plus, so that means it's going to be a factor in the numerator, and it's a factor of 7x. And so all we need to do here is simplify what we have. So 4 times 7 is 28. X cubed times x is x to the 4th. And so that would be our condensed form.